Welcome everyone to our deep dive. Today, we're talking about the US Bitcoin Strategic Reserve, that concept that's stirring up plenty of debate.
I'm really excited to jump into this. So, we're essentially exploring the idea of a national digital asset reserve, right?
Exactly. At its core, the concept is like having a strategic stash of Bitcoin held by the federal government, much like traditional reserves but in the crypto realm.
Mm-hmm. So it's like a reserve of digital gold designed to stabilize or even support the financial system in turbulent times, isn't it?
Yes, that's the idea. It aims to serve as a buffer, almost like a financial safety net. It's like giving the economy a new tool to manage crises.
Yeah. And I guess the notion behind it is that Bitcoin, being decentralized and having a fixed supply, could offer an edge over traditional reserves.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. The unique aspects of Bitcoin, such as its scarcity and resistance to censorship, make it stand out. Imagine it as a form of digital collateral that could change how we think about monetary policy.
Right. I love that analogy, but doesn't that also raise some, significant questions about volatility and control?
True. And that's where the debate really heats up. The reserve would, in theory, be managed with rigorous oversight. It's like a carefully calibrated system balancing innovation with risk management, you know?
So, if I understand correctly, while Bitcoin's upside is its growth potential and resistance to inflation, its volatility might make it a tricky asset for such a reserve.
Exactly. It's like employing a wild stallion to pull a cart. You get incredible power if you can rein it in properly.
Yeah. And some critics might say that this move could undermine market dynamics by favoring a digital asset over a diversified portfolio of holdings.
That's a valid concern. But proponents argue that with proper governance, the benefits of a Bitcoin reserve, such as promoting financial innovation and offering a hedge against traditional market risks, far outweigh the potential downsides.
Right. I see where they're coming from, but don't you think there's a risk of over-reliance on a singular digital asset, which could concentrate power in unexpected ways?
I get that point, and it's a thoughtful critique. However, the idea isn't about unbridled reliance. It's about strategic diversification backed by robust regulatory frameworks.
That's interesting. So the governance structure would need to be exceptionally stringent to balance these innovative approaches with sound fiscal policies, right?
Precisely. It's envisioned as part of a larger framework, where digital assets coexist with traditional instruments, each reinforcing the other. In a way, it's a modern twist on an age-old
Yeah.
financial strategy.
And while it's an exciting prospect, it seems like a challenging policy shift that would require careful implementation and continuous oversight.
Absolutely. The conversation around this reserve isn't just speculative, it's actively informing discussions on financial regulation and digital innovation. It's a bold vision for the future.
Fascinating stuff.